Hey y'all.
Hey friends, it's 4 days after surgery.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4.
We're heading to my eye doctor.
In Greenville.
Yeah, this is why I didn't want to come home from Charleston. So you want to tell them what you observed this morning?
I've been looking at her eyes every day. Got her eye. Looking at the bubble, and that was the main thing. But this morning I didn't see the bubble. Thinking the body probably already absorbed it, but things didn't look right. They didn't look smooth. Because everything looked smooth, her cornea and her iris and all that. But when I looked this morning, it looked like it was just rough in there. Well, I called the eye doctor after I got to work, and they wanted us to come down, and I just asked if I could send a picture so they could look at it to see if we needed to come down or not. I sent a video at first, but then I took a close-up picture out of the video and sent it down. And they said it's swelling of the donor cornea, and they say it's normal. Everything looks okay. That it's generally gone down. It's generally gone down all the way, or it's just finishing up when they go back for their week checkup. The swelling, but I guess it looked real rough this morning because it was first thing in the morning, and yeah, I wasn't. Your eye don't work the same way it does at night when you're up running around and that, and that's probably why it just looks so much rougher. But when I got home today to look at it, it looked a whole lot smoother. But they wanted us to come down and get the pressure check. Well, that's 3 hours away, and then they asked if we had an eye doctor. Well, we go to Jervy Eye Group here in Greenville. And one of the doctors down there with Dr. Neff, she's friends with Dr. Neff. She used to work up here at Jervy. But we go to Jervy, and that's where we're going now to get the pressure checked. And then they will call down to Dr. Neff's office, and I'm hoping they'll give me a call back. So that's where we're at today, day 4.
I'm nervous, but I'm praying everything's good. I've had some pain today on my in my eye, and I've had a headache on my right side of my head, so that kind of concerned me. But I've been laying down flat still all day today, so hopefully that's helping. She said as long as the bubble's in there, she'd like me flat as much as possible because it just helps support the cornea. So, yeah, I'm nervous, but praying everything's okay. I haven't ate anything all day because I'm scared. I wasn't going to eat or drink just in case they had to do anything. Don't want to end up like my dad, awake with them fixing it.
Well, the edges look good. It didn't look like there was a problem around the edges other than like the wrinkles in it.
Yeah.
That would be from the swelling, but the edges look fine. It looks like they were stuck together.
Well, this has been an eventful day, hasn't it, Mikey?
Yep.
So we went to Jervy. They did my pressure, and it was 32. And she put some drops in there to make my pressure go down. My eyes are watering. And about the time we got checked out and got to the car, and then I had the most excruciating pain. It was so bad. My surgery eye, breathing air up the right side of my nose was excruciating pain, and then my whole right side of my face down to my neck and my head the only thing that I can relate that pain to is when I have pancreatitis, and medications like pain medicine wouldn't take the pain away. So I don't know how long I laid in excruciating pain. Do you? It felt like
Too long.
It felt like several hours. I just kept praying for God to take the pain away. It hurt so bad. If I could have taken my eye out, I would have. But the only way I put a sheet over my face. Well, then I got hot, so I put toilet paper up my nose because it was hurting so bad, just to breathe the air into my nose. I don't know why. I don't know if it was the pressure or what, but she had put the drop in, and then I had a what did I have that you gave me? Ibuprofen, and a prescription ibuprofen that I took. That didn't do anything, but she had also given me pills to take that will bring the pressure down. So Mikey went and got that for me, and I guess that worked because now I'm feeling a little better now, but I'm still kind of nauseous. But they said that like the pressure being up could make me nauseous, I guess. Did I remember her saying that?
I don't remember. She might have.
But they want to see me in Charleston again, so my boy Mikey's got to drive. We're gonna get up at 4:30 and head to Charleston. My appointment is 8:30.
Yeah.
And I don't know why this has happened. I keep praying to God, please let this. I don't want it to reject. I'm really nervous right now that something's going wrong, but hopefully praying that it's not, and they can manage my pressure. Dr. Neff is not in the office. She's on vacation. This week is July 4th week, so I'm going to see one of her other doctors, but I do get to go back and see her next Monday, so I'm just hoping and praying that we get there and everything is okay. But I just also hope and pray I don't get that pain back. So I'm going to take the pill that I get to take it in the morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I've done everything that she's told me to do. I've laid flat. I'm on my 4th day of laying flat looking at the ceiling. I've only gotten up long enough to go to the restroom, take a shower, eat, and then I lay right back down and look at the ceiling. So I don't know if it's just my body. I think we've mentioned in videos before, if something's gonna go wrong, it goes wrong with me. That's just the way it is. So we'll just pray that we have safe travels and good news tomorrow.
Hey y'all, we made it down here to Charleston, okay. We're going to see Dr. Ying. We just got done speaking with Dr. Neff's scribe. So what was your observation just a second ago before I can get the camera up? What do you see now?
I can see the V.
You can see the V?
Yeah.
Clearly? Or probably just...
But it's...
What's the front? What's the front letter? That's what she's looking at right there. And that's just something they had up there. They didn't ask her about that or nothing. That's just something they had up there from her.
No, she asked me earlier and I couldn't see nothing but...
No, this up here on the TV is what was up there from the previous patient in this room. And the one you was looking at, that's a 100. And the one you looked at in that other room that you couldn't see,
I can see
that
the
sucker was 400. She can see the V.
I mean, it's very fuzzy.
I'll put drops in.
So you probably won't be able to see the V again. Go ahead.
Because I
Don't
couldn't
stop.
see anything when she asked me earlier, but that's good, right?
You saw your gas bubble.
I
Is
do.
it still in there?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you better than me then.
So I still can't look down.
It must be itty bitty then, huh?
No,
It's not?
something else. I don't know. I got my contacts.
Well, I haven't been able to see it.
I got my contacts and I'm seeing this that's not here today. Open. I'm gonna put a light in your eye. Yeah, look down just a tad. I think it's right there. See how that's arch?
Oh my God, why couldn't I see it before? Oop, I knew. Yes, I see it. Well, that's good. I was worried it was good. We've had 2 good signs today. one being Dr. Neff's assistant. Was here.
Yes.
That's
Definitely.
that's just an extension of Dr. Neff. I mean, that's the way I felt. And she was doing an analogy just like Dr. Neff would.
Right.
And then you can see something. You can see something clearer today than
Not there today.
clearer today. So it's two good things.
Right. Still got my bubble. Thought my pressure was 49.
But that's okay. I would think that if you have problems with the cornea not taking a nap, that you won't be able to see it all.
Unless you dilate, see.
It looks so much clearer than when I looked at it
Yeah.
Monday. I mean,
Say
it was
so.
ugly,
Yeah.
and I was concerned.
Thanks.
Well, it was looking ugly
See, I
compared to
could
now.
I could tell something was different with him when he was looking at it, so that kind of gave me some anxiety. Other than that, looks like the cornea is good, and so I'm
Yeah, it really, really
not
does good.
rejecting
So
it.
now, so just with that
I was so
releasing
scared I
a
was-
little bit and dilating you, that's why things are starting
Well, we
to
just
clear
left
up.
the doctor's office.
Yay!
All went good. Her pressure got elevated. It was like 49 at the doctor's office this morning.
Scared me. Almost threw up on her shoes.
And Christina, Dr. Neff's scribe or her assistant, she had put some drops in it and to dilate her eyes, and it brought the pressure down quite a bit then.
It was
And
28 then.
to 28, and then by the time Dr. Ying got done with hers, it was down to 13, which is what her pressures were running
Before my transplant.
before her transplant way back when we was going to Jervy Eye Group. It was running in the lower teens, so it was all because part of her bubble got back behind her iris, probably due to her floppy iris.
My floppy iris my daddy gave me. Thanks, Pop.
And it cut off the flow of the fluid from behind, from back inside her eye, and that's why the pressure was building up. Dr. Ying literally took and poked on her cornea a little bit with some real sharp tweezers, and got some of the bubble to come out. When I woke up Monday morning, her eye was just, when I say ugly, it looked like everything was just crunched up. And later on in the day, Monday, when I come home to check it, it had cleared up. But now her eye right now is back the way it was. It's clear, and it's back the way it was last Thursday and Friday. So everything's good.
I'm relieved because I really thought that we were coming down here and they were going to tell me that my cornea was rejecting. But she said my cornea looks good. I've still got to lay flat as much as possible. I've still got some of my, she called it a gas bubble.
That's what it is, air bubble, gas bubble.
Yeah. She dilated me super big.
Yeah, she said she'll probably be dilated until Monday.
Yeah. To try to help keep it from going back there again, I guess. But she told me to just continue to lay back and still follow Dr. Neff's orders of taking it easy, no lifting, no bending over, trying, don't sweat. And Dr. Neff wasn't there, so that made me really, really nervous. Because I'm not good with change, and especially when it comes to doctors and who's taking care of me. And but when they took me to take a picture of my cornea, my new cornea, Christina, Dr. Neff's assistant, came in to find me, and that eased my mind a lot, knowing that she was there, because I know Dr. Neff's on vacation this week. But then I was still nervous to see Dr. Ying because I'm not good with change. But I really liked Dr. Ying. So if you're looking for a cornea specialist and you can't get in with Dr. Neff, Dr. Ying is the next best thing. She kept me calm, and she had a good, as Mikey said, chair side manner. I wasn't in a bed, I wasn't in a chair, but she had a good attitude, and she explained everything that she did. She even let Mikey look into the eye scope thing.
That was pretty neat to see that.
And to see what was happening with my eye. Like, she said it was pretty cool to be able to watch the progress happen right before their eyes, because when she did what she did, it helped immediately. The drops that they put in, what she did, and letting down my bubble, and repositioning where it's supposed to be. So, but this just proves, this is why I didn't want to have my surgery. This is why it took 4 years for me to have my surgery, because if something goes wrong, it goes wrong with me. And she, I asked her, what did I do to make this happen? And she said, nothing. It's just bad luck. And I said, well, I should have known that, because that's just what happens. My body is just like that. If I have something done, if something's going to go wrong, even if it's something that's very rare, it's 9 times out of 10 going to go wrong with me. But I feel so much better now, because I really was afraid that we were coming down here for her to tell me that my cornea had rejected. And I'm pretty fond of this cornea now. I think I bonded with this cornea from the time that Emily called me and told me that it was running late, that it was stuck in traffic. And that might sound crazy and stupid, but I just knew then that we were meant to be. And I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that it stays with me as long as possible. Hopefully for the rest of my life. So we're continuing to pray for our donor family. If you're watching this, please continue to pray for them. I go back Monday. This is Tuesday, so I go back Monday to see Dr. Neff the 9th for her to check me again. And hopefully we'll hear good news that day. We're heading home now, so I feel way more relaxed. I didn't eat anything yesterday much because I just was so nervous. And I was afraid that they were going to have to do something. I didn't eat this morning because I was afraid they were going to have to do something. Which she did something, but it wasn't something that, when she pressed on my cornea, I could feel a pressure, but it wasn't anything bad. Like, I could tell she was pressing on my eye, but it didn't really hurt. It was just more pressure. But she numbed my eye, so that wasn't bad. She said she did what she could with me being awake. Anything else, I guess that would have been taking the bubble completely out. I don't know. She wouldn't have wanted to do with me being awake. So, but what she did worked. So I'm very appreciative to Dr. Ying. She's awesome. Plus, she told me I'm young, so I love her for that. I guess I can share that we did go ahead and as long as nothing goes wrong with this one between now and Monday, we have a tentative date for my left cornea for December 20th.